So this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con, Scream Factory announced a host of brand new titles that will be released over the next several months. And the first of which is the 1983 Charles Bronson film Ted into Midnight, which will get a collector's edition release with a brand new transfer and newly created extras for this sort of cop thriller that ends up actually turning into sort of a slasher film. It's a little bit underappreciated. It hasn't gotten as much due on home video as necessary, only getting a limited edition Twilight Time release a couple of years ago, but this obviously would be a much more widely available release from Scream Factory in early 2019. And also being released in early 2019 is The Craft, getting its own collector's edition release that's being called sort of the definitive version that's going to be released on home video, probably with a whole bunch of new actors, a whole bunch of other stuff, but nothing much has been announced of it yet for this wonderfully beloved teen witch horror film. But also the Critters collection with all 4 films being presented in high definition with brand new extras is definitely in progress for a November 27th release. And the Christopher Lee Hammer film Dracula Prince of Darkness, getting its own collector's edition release with a new transfer, is hitting in December of 2018. And scheduled for an early 2019 release is Brian De Palma's Obsession, getting a collector's edition release, sort of satire comedy film Saturday the 14th, and Peter Weller in the science fiction film Screamers, getting its first Blu-ray release. And November 13th sees Single White Female getting a Shout Factory release. But also a nice little cult film that people are probably pretty rabid about is Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, getting collector's edition release just in time for Christmas. And Stephen King's Sleepwalkers will also be getting a collector's edition release on November 11th. And another fantastically awesome John Carpenter collector's edition release will hit with Starman in December of 2018. And rounding up the small bits here is that urban legend from Jamie Blanks. It's getting collector's edition 2-disc release with a brand new set of extras and a whole lot of stuff from the cast and crew of that film, as well as a much more lower key release for the sequel that I personally didn't find very good at all. But both are getting released on November 20th for anyone who is very much interested in those releases. But the biggest news announced is that Candyman, adapted from the Clive Barker short story, will get a collector's edition release this fall alongside the UK release from Arrow Video, containing the exact same specs and brand new features, including a 2K restoration from a new 4K scan of the original negative, 2 brand new audio commentary tracks, and a host of new featurettes and interviews with people of the likes of Tony Todd, Virginia Madsen, production designers, makeup effects artists, and pretty much everyone top to bottom, inside and out, who was vital to the success of this horror classic will be getting this new 2-disc release this fall. So guys, give me your opinions, your thoughts, your excitement about which titles you're just so much enthusiastic to hear are coming from Scream Factory over the next several months. So guys, I've got a lot more Blu-ray news coming up soon, but stick around and see you soon.